Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gauranata Raj, Nitai Gauranata Raj, Nitai Gauranata Raj, Nitai Gauranata Raj. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo. Shri Nitai Gaura Nataraj ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Nitai Gaura Premanande. Hare Krishna. Everyone, please welcome Mukunda Datta Das Prabhu. Yes, big round of applause. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna. So Mukunda Datta Prabhu, if you don't know, he's the head pujari at ISKCON Vrindavan. And a little background, he was born in March 1960 in Zurich, Switzerland, into an aristocratic family, and education and apprenticeship in a Swiss bank, and also which is also in Zurich. Played soccer from childhood till youth, believed in God since childhood, and had a strong interest in spiritual life, Eastern philosophy, Indian classical music since youth. At the age of 19, he met the devotees during the Rath Yatra in Zurich for the first time, and kept little contact with them, but already made up his mind, fixed to go to India. So at the age of 20, went to India, stayed in Sri Vrindavan Dham, and joined the ISKCON temple there full time. Immediately learned Hindi. Within 2 months, he learned, or 1 month, Hindi, and English as well, properly. Got initiated, went for book distribution, life membership, making life members, and due to weak health, returned to Switzerland after the Gaur Pranim festival in 1983. Then, June 1984, went to New York for a visit at Rath Yatra festival, and that was the last time you were in the United States, correct? Yes, it's the last time. And now he's back. So you stayed there and spoke with the Hindi community there, since you knew Hindi so well. And they needed help with the save of the deities. So in 1987, returned to Vrindavan, served in the Gurukul as an ashram teacher, also had a marriage arranged, and in May of 1990, became the pujari of Shri Shri Radha Sham Sundar. Shri Shri Radha Sham Sundar Ki Jai. In January 1992, asked to take the responsibility of head pujari, which Prabhu has been continuing up until now. He's also a priest performing samskars, like marriage ceremonies, name-giving ceremonies, new house, etc. And a teacher of the devotional scriptures, guiding devotees in their spiritual life, etc. Hare Krishna, Jai Radhe Shyam.
Hare Krishna. Vande aham Sri Guru Sri Yotapada Kamalan Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raganatan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakan Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatrubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Cham Paditanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So we are very fortunate to be here in the presence of Sri Sri Gonitai, Nitai Gaur Nataraj. So they're both dancing and chanting the holy names. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, non different from Sri Sri Radha and Krishna. And he has descended to establish the Yuga Dharma, the religion for this age, which is the chanting of the holy names, specifically the Mahamantra. So when the Lord is descending to this world, then he's bringing his, or asking his associates to also come to this world. Although he's the independent Supreme Lord, at the same time, and he's all powerful, but then he has his associates to come and assist in his wonderful pastimes. So we're also very fortunate to be here doing the very auspicious Purushottam Mass. So it is also known as Adhik Mass in the Vedic sculpture. So it is an extra month because there's a lunar system and there's a solar system, and so every 2.5 or 3 years there's an extra lunar month. So that is known as Adhik Maas. And so the name Purushottam Maas was given by the Supreme Lord himself to this month. And the blessings are there that whoever is performing devotional activities in this month will benefit 1,000 times. You can chant the Mahamantra any time and there's benefit there. But if you chant during this Purushottam Mass, there's 1,000 times more benefit. So therefore the devotees, of course we do everything for the pleasure of the Lord. At the same time we want to see that we can advance more and more in our spiritual life. So therefore during this month the devotees are doing a special effort in regards to chanting more, serving the Lord, reciting some verses for the pleasure of the Lord, and sometimes also the devotees are doing some austerities during this month, just like Kartik Mass also. In the month of Kartik during Chaturmas, the devotees are increasing their spiritual activities and are trying to reduce the necessities of this body, of this world. Just like, for example, in India, or the Vaishnavas are following that also, that during this month there's no marriage ceremony, there's no entering of a new house, and they will not buy a new car or new phone unless it is absolutely necessary, because nowadays we need a phone. So if the phone is breaking down, then you may buy a phone also, no harm. But if you're considering, well, my phone is getting old, maybe I should get a new one, then better to wait till after the Purushottam Mass. Or when the Kartik Mass is there, Kartik month, we wait after that. So for the pleasure of the Lord, we increase our spiritual activities and we try to keep to a minimum our material necessities. So in this way we may be uplifted a little bit in our consciousness, in our spiritual life. And actually this human form of life is meant for self-realization, Atma Sakshatkar, direct experience of the self. So everyone knows, has heard that we are not this body, that we are spirit soul, right? Everybody knows? Anyone has realized, fully realized? Not so easy. But we endeavor and we try our best to realize our own self, and then to realize the Supreme Lord, Krishna, or Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So very special time. And so there are so many personalities of Godhead. So just like there is any country you can see, or a kingdom, so the government is there. There's one government, but there are many personalities. Like there's a president, right? President of America, Trump, am I right? Right? And there may be vice president and different ministers are there in each state. Maybe a governor is there and ministers are there. But there's one government, the American government, or in India, Indian government is there. But then the president is there, vice president, prime minister, and each state has a minister, chief minister. So similarly, the kingdom of God is there. And there are many personalities of Godhead. And so, but who is the chief personality of Godhead? Krishna. Krishna where? Where is he staying? Where is he residing in the spiritual world? Vrindavan. Not in Dwarka? No? Yes, he's in Dwarka also. Krishna is a very wonderful, most wonderful personality. So, the unlimited Vaikuntha planets, and in each Vaikuntha planet there is a personality of Godhead. Vishnu, Narayan, Madhusudan, Govinda. There's a Govinda Vishnu Murti, Vishnu with 4 arms. So, and they have their devotees, and we respect all of them. But then there's one planet which is known as Krishna Loka, the biggest planet. All their planets together, they don't equal to Krishna Loka. And that is divided in 4 parts, Krishna Loka. Krishna Loka where Krishna resides. The 4 parts are Braj, Golok Vrindavan, and then Mathura and Dwarka. So Krishna is in Braj, in Golok, that is the original Krishna. And then Krishna is in Mathura and Krishna is in Dwarka also in the spiritual world. In 3 places Krishna is there. And the 4th place is, who knows? Shvetadip Navadvip, where Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is residing. And Nityananda Prabhu is there. Gadadhar Pandit, Advaita Acharya, Shivas Pandit, and so many associates are there. That is in the spiritual world. So they are known also as Purushottam. Purushottam Krishna. Leela Purushottam Krishna, performing wonderful pastimes. Purush means a person. Uttam means the greatest person. So Krishna is the greatest. And Mahaprabhu is also the greatest. They also addressed as Swayam Bhagavan. There's one verse in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Ete chamsa kalapumsam Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. So, the many Bhagavan, many gods, as explained, Vishnu, Narayan, and so on. But the original Supreme Personality of Godhead, that is Krishna. And he is addressed as Swayam Bhagavan. Only Krishna is addressed as Swayam Bhagavan and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Ramchandra is addressed as Bhagavan, not Swayam Bhagavan. So, and so, Ramchandra is also addressed as Purushottam, is Maryada Purushottam. Because when this material world is manifested, so the different incarnations are coming at different times to deliver the conditioned souls to give transcendental knowledge. So Ramchandra Bhagavan, he came many, many thousands and years ago. And he was acting as an ideal king and as a good householder. And he was not transgressing the rules of modern conduct of a normal human being, which is mentioned in the scriptures also. Sadachar, proper behavior. So he was acting very exemplary, therefore he is known as Maryada Purushottam. And then we have Krishna, who is performing his wonderful pastimes, especially in Braj, the childhood pastimes, very beautiful. And so therefore is known as Lila Purushottam, performing very sweet pastimes. So of course Ramchandra Bhagavan, he also performed pastimes and also beautiful and wonderful, but most beautiful and wonderful are Krishna's pastimes in Braj. And then Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so he's no different from Radha and Krishna. And so he, although he's a Supreme Lord, but he came with the luster, with the mood of Srimati Radharani. Radha Bhava Duti Savitam Name Krishna Sarupam. Not only that, but he came as a devotee in order to show us how to engage in devotional service. So although He is the Lord, but He showed us that we should worship Krishna, we should respect Ramchandra Bhagavan, we should respect Nrsingadev, and then we should perform auspicious activities, and we should perform devotional activities. And because He came to give the holy names, so He Himself was chanting the holy names, the Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this month of Purushottam, we should try to do Purushottam Vrat and do some extra endeavor and try to please Prem Purushottam Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and try to please Leela Purushottam Sri Krishna. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Lord, but He came as a devotee. He was chanting the holy names, and then He was distributing the holy names to others also. He was telling the others to chant the Maha Mantra. So just like, so if you want to teach somebody or tell somebody something in order to get the power, so that is mentioned especially in the Vedic literatures, that so we have to practice ourselves. So if somebody is a drunkard and he will tell another one, hey, don't drink, it is not good. But if he himself is drinking and is drunk and is telling somebody else, hey, don't drink, it is not good, they will laugh at him. Somebody smoking, hey, smoking is not good, don't smoke. People will say, well, what is this? You yourself are drinking, you yourself are smoking, what are you telling me? So therefore, the teachers in India, and so Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gauranath Raj, so he himself was engaged in devotional activities, and especially chanting the holy names, because he wanted others to chant the holy names. Also Krishna told Arjuna, his devotee, that you chant my name, Satatam Kirtayantamam. And of course Arjuna is Krishna's devotee, and he was respecting Krishna, and so he was then telling others also that we should respect Krishna, worship Krishna. So but himself Krishna is telling to Arjuna and telling actually to us that we should engage in devotional activities. But then Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he himself is the Supreme Lord, not different from Krishna, but he's coming as a devotee, and he himself was reading the Bhagavad Gita, he was reading the Srimad Bhagavatam, and he was appreciating others who were doing that. When he was in Jagannath Puri, after he accepted the renounced order of life, then he stayed in Jagannath Puri upon the request of his mother, Satyamata, that you please stay in Jagannath Puri. And so because the devotees, they used to go to Jagannath Puri and they used to go to Navadvip, because Navadvip was a famous place where the scholars would stay, and therefore many scholars used to go to Navadvip. And many devotees used to go to Jagannath Puri, because Jagannath already was famous 500 years ago, thousands of years ago. Jagannath was worshipped. Very wonderful services going on to Jagannath. Therefore the devotees from Navadvip, they used to go to Puri, and devotees to go then from Puri also to Navadvip. Especially devotees from Navadvip, they used to go for Snan Yatra and Rat Yatra, which is just before the Chaturmas, the 4 month of the rainy season in India. And therefore Satyamata could get news about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. At that time no mobile, and they were okay, no problem. But nowadays everyone needs a mobile, everyone needs a car and this and that. So we have to see time, place and circumstances, that is fine. But the main thing is that Krishna Mahaprabhu, God has to be in the center, and we have to be engaged in devotional activities. So Mahaprabhu was staying there upon the request of his mother, and she was getting news about him, and he was chanting the holy names. But then also just to set the example that we should not just be engaged in spiritual activities, but we should try to help others. Sarva bhute hite rataha. A devotee, a brahmana, is always thinking also about the benefit of others. And therefore, our spiritual masters, they have told that we should distribute books, we should give knowledge to others. What we have, we should give others. We have the holy names, we should distribute the holy names. We should tell others to chant the holy names. And we take prasad and we distribute prasadam also. There's prasadam this evening, right? After the program, prasadam is there? Yes? Good? Ready? Almost getting ready? So there's something, prasad means the mercy of the Lord. Whatever we do for the pleasure of God, Krishna. And so we offer the foodstuffs, and then it is accepted by the Lord, and then we can take the remnants. And so there's a difference. One may cook something for ourselves, and it will have some taste. If you may have some vegetables, you have some rice or some bread or chapatis. That has some taste, natural taste. But if you offer to Krishna, to the Lord, then the taste will become much more enhanced. And it is spiritualized. And it will purify the consciousness, it will purify the senses. The spiritual master is a representative of the Lord, just like Jesus Christ, the Son of God, or others have been there. They are representatives of the Lord, and they are trying to help the conditioned souls to make advancement in their spiritual life. Krishna, or God, is also in our heart, is in everyone's heart. And is trying to guide also from within. But in the conditioned state, because the modes of material nature are there, and still attraction to material things are there, so we cannot hear Krishna within the heart, what he's trying to tell us, guide us. So therefore is appearing in a form which we can see and we can reciprocate, but especially then he's appearing, or he's empowering his representative, the spiritual master. The spiritual master is a pure devotee of the Lord and is empowered by the Lord to help the conditioned souls. So in Bharatvarsha in India, in the Vedic Vaishnav culture, so the representative of God is known as Guru. So Diksha Guru initiating spiritual master, or Shiksha Guru instructing spiritual master. And with his help, by taking his guidance, we can advance in our spiritual life. So Krishna himself, he gave instructions. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, he was giving instruction. And intelligent persons would follow his instructions. Yaredekataka Krishna Padesh Amara Gyai Guru Hanatare Desh. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he was going to South India, he was distributing the holy names, and many people became attracted. And one Brahmana was there, household, and he wanted to follow him and stay with him. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told him, no, you stay at home. You take care of the family, but you instruct others how to worship the Lord. And you teach the Bhagavad Gita, the Bhagavatam, the Holy Scriptures, to your friends, to your relatives, to the common man for their benefit. So that is the position of a devotee of the Lord. He is trying himself, Bharat Bhumita Haila Manusya Janma Jara Janma Satakakari Karaparopakar. So he's trying to make his life perfect as much as possible, but then he will try to help others. That is a mood of a devotee. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so he established the Yuga Dharma, the chanting of the holy names, and he gave also the mood of how to chant the holy names, in which mood we should chant the holy names. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not different from Radha Krishna. Say Krishna Chaitanya Radha Krishna Nahayanya. And therefore specifically he was trying to tell his followers, the common man, to worship Krishna in Braj, Brajendra Nandan Shyama Sundar. And he was telling his followers and devotees to try to follow in the footsteps of the inhabitants of Krishna in Braj, in Vrindavan, Krishna's associates, like Krishna's friends. And Krishna's parents are there, Maria Yashoda, Nanda Baba, Krishna's friends. So you know Krishna's friends? What's your name? Navya. You know Krishna's friends? Some of their names? Huh? Prabhuji, what's your name? Yes. Krishna Prem Avatar. Krishna Prem Plavana. Okay, fine. Okay, so so Krishna's friends, you know any of them? Madhumangal is one. He's one of his friends, best friend. One of his good friends, but he was a Brahmana. He's the son of Sanipani Muni, who was Krishna's teacher later on. But he came very early to Braj. He's actually Sanipani Muni's mother, Purnamasi. She was telling Sanipani Muni, I want to go to Braj because she is a great personality and she knew that Krishna is appearing. So let me go to Braj and help there. And then the grandchildren of Purnamasi, daughter and son of Sanipani Muni said, oh, we want to go also to Vrindavan. And he said, okay, you can go. And so they went. So Madhumangal, and so his sister also. You know his sister, Madhumangal's sister? Nandimukhi. So they went. And so he's a Brahmana boy, so of course pure devotee of the Lord, but at the same time I'm a Brahmana. And Krishna is the son of Nanda Baba, Vaishya. So I'm almost superior than Krishna. Because there they don't know that Krishna is God, by the Lord's internal potency. But they have so much love, more than anyone else. No one can have as much as love as the Brijabasis. So he's there, a good friend, but he's a Brahmana, so he's a kind of, good Ganesh Sambandh, confidential or deep, strong relationship, but still he's a Brahmana, and Krishna is from Vaishya community, but he's the son of the king of Braj. But then he has, this specifically mentioned, he has 4 best friends who are the same age as Krishna. Anyone knows them? One is Sudama, but there's 2 Sudama. One who was there when Krishna went to Gurukul, and then later on he stayed near Dwarka, and one time he went to see Krishna. Sudama Vipra, he was a Brahmana also. But there's a Sudam also in Braj, different Sudam. So he's a good friend, same age. And then, who else is there? Sridham. Yes, Sridham, the elder brother of Srimati Radharani. And there's another one known as Vasudam. And there's another good friend, Kinkini. The others also, but the same age. And there's some friends a little younger than Krishna, but they're also very dear friends of Krishna. And they help in Radha Krishna's pastimes. The good friends, they also know, but they are not, okay, Krishna has his girlfriends, and that's okay. The Supreme Lord has his eternal consorts. wonderful creation of Krishna in the spiritual world. And of course, even the material world, although it is perverted reflection, is wonderful also. So, and Krishna is the source of everything. And and the most wonderful pastimes are there in Golok, in the spiritual world, and when the material world is manifested, he's appearing here also. And when he's appearing here, doesn't mean he's not in the spiritual world. He's in the spiritual world, at the same time he's appearing here also, in this world. And he's performing his wonderful pastimes. So these friends are there, Subal, Arjun, Gandharv, Ujjwal, and so on. They're very dear and they help in the loving exchange to some extent of Radha and Krishna. So, and the best, the most exalted devotees are the gopis of Krishna, headed by Srimati Radharani, who are a little younger than Krishna. But Krishna is in a fresh youth, always in the youth. Navayovana, also known then as Kishora Vasta, and Srimati Radharani, she's Kishori, youth. So that is the prime age to perform romantic pastimes. So the divine couple. And so in the spiritual realm, so we have Lakshmi Narayan or Rukmini and Krishna. So it is like wedded love that is known as Swakya. But in the highest realm where Krishna is residing, so they are in youth, in the prime of youth, and they are belonging to each other, Radha and Krishna. At the same time they live separate. And that is known as Parakya Bhav. And that is the most loving expression is there. So he's performing his wonderful pastimes with all his associates in Braj. And ultimately that is our goal, to enter the pastimes of Krishna in Braj, either in a friendly relationship or in a parental relationship or then in a conjugal relationship. Or simply in servitor mood is there, like servants of Krishna there. Anyone knows any servant in Golok of Krishna? Anyone knows anybody? Many servants of Krishna also in Golok, like in the palace of Nanda Maharaj, servants are there. Somebody is cleaning, somebody is washing Krishna's cloth, Dobi, a washerman. And there's one devotee who is making tambul. So that is something with Krishna likes. Palm leaves are there, and they have betel nuts, they crush them, and then they put some spices inside, and then they put it together, they fold the leaf in a special way, and then Krishna will eat that, and has a very particular taste, and so Krishna likes that taste. Anyone has tried ever pan? Maybe some of the Indians have tried pan. Yeah, it's a very particular taste. A little bit intoxicating it is. So therefore we are not supposed to eat pan, but maybe somebody had already, or sometimes somebody. I tried one time a little bit, and it's a kind of very special taste. It's a kind of okay, but I like more rasgulla, rasmalai. But somehow Krishna likes it, is okay. So, but that we are not taking. So we may show respect, and we offer to the deities also, especially when Radha Krishna deities are there. Even Mahaprabhu is eating pan sometimes, because he's Krishna himself. But at the same time, so it's not different from Krishna, and it's different from Krishna also. Just like, so Krishna, of course, what he likes is if you're offering something with devotion. So Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Patram, Pushpam, Phalam, Toyam. Yome Bhakti Prayachati. Yes, please, yes, say. Okay, very good, yes. So Krishna is pleased if we offer with love and devotion. Patra, a leaf. What kind of leaf? Tulsi leaf. If we offer some bhoga, some offering, we put the tulsi leaf, because we may not have so much devotion. But if the tulsi leaf is there and we offer to Krishna, oh Krishna, tulsi is there, very nice, he will readily accept. But if we have love, so then Krishna is seeing that also. Then even if tulsi is not there, but we have love, oh my devotee is offering with so much love, he will accept. But if we don't have so much love, but we put tulsi, then Krishna will see the tulsi leaf, oh very nice, and then he will accept. So therefore we offer tulsi in the preparation, the tulsi leaf from the tulsi tree. Holy tree in India. Everyone, any pious person following Vedic culture, Vaishnava culture will have a tulsi plant in his house or just outside the house, in the garden. Patram pushpam, flowers. Krishna likes flowers. Anyone likes flowers also? Some nice flowers. It's beautiful and has some smell is there, and it is a kind of soft. So Krishna likes these flowers. Even Krishna has ornaments. Even sometimes we have some ornaments, like we have some, especially ladies have some earrings, yes? Yeah, earrings, or especially ladies. Sometimes the men have earrings also. And then some necklace. Yeah, you have here one necklace here. Sometimes there's Mangal Sutra, huh? No, yeah. Ladies, especially married ladies, they have a Mangal Sutra, and sometimes they have choker here around the neck. Looks nice, and Krishna is also wearing Srimati Radharani, also Mahaprabhu. But, I mean, it is hard, right? It has any smell? No smell. And it is hard, and no smell. So it's okay. So Krishna likes the ornaments also. But he likes more flower ornaments. Sometimes he has flower bangles, flower earrings. Of course, flower garland is always there. And he appreciates that more than a necklace, because the flowers are soft and look beautiful, and they have a smell also. So that is very much appreciated by Krishna. The ornaments made with flowers. And then, so Krishna, he likes fruits, different fruits. Which is Krishna's favorite fruit? Anyone can tell? Or you can guess? So yes? Krishna's favorite fruit? Chiku, yeah, right. Good, hey. How do you know? You read somewhere, yeah, you're right. And here we have Mahaprabhu. His favorite fruit? Banana, right, yeah, good. And Radharani's favorite fruit? Plum, right. Good, you know everything here. You're all great scholars. Wonderful, good. So therefore, if we see bananas or banana, I should offer to Mahaprabhu. Like I'm staying with Vaipa and Prabhu. I saw in his house and, seeing the deities. And then I saw bananas are there. 4 bananas are there. And I know Mahaprabhu likes banana. And by the way, I like bananas too. Yeah. And I like chiku also. I like plum also. We like all the fruits, but what Krishna likes or Mahaprabhu likes, then we appreciate also more, and then we relish. Or banana. Mahaprabhu likes banana. And in the vegetables, anyone knows? Krishna is not eating so many vegetables, he likes more sweets. And he likes parathas, puri, and substantial things. But amongst the vegetable, Mahaprabhu, which vegetables he likes? Shak. Leafy vegetables, spinach. I like spinach too. Actually, since childhood somehow, I like bananas, I like spinach. I like rice, which Mahaprabhu also likes. So, rice and dal. So we see rice, then wow, nice, we feel happy. And so Mahaprabhu likes rice and dal. And so Krishna, he likes sweets. He's a sweet boy. Everything about Krishna is sweet. Adaram, madaram, vadaram, madaram, nainam, madaram, hasidam, madaram, ridam, madaram, gamanam, madaram, madhuradipate, rakilam, madaram. Everything about Krishna is sweet. Krishna's form is sweet. His whole body is sweet. Adaram. So his lips are sweet. His face is sweet. His lotus petal-like eyes are sweet. When he's smiling, it is sweet. When he's walking, it is sweet. When he's eating, it's sweet. Even when he's sleeping, and it is very sweet. So, just like in the temple mostly, and also Prabhuji's house, so we see the curtains are closing at 1 o'clock and opening maybe at 4 o'clock or something like this. Krishna and Balaram are sleeping. Gonita is sleeping. So, but actually in the pastime of the Lord, Krishna is not sleeping much. Because Krishna, when he's at noontime, when he's in Braj, so Krishna is in Braj, and the noon pastimes are there. So after breakfast, Krishna is going out to the pasturing grounds. Go Charandila. He's taking out the cows and the calves. And the cows and the calves are eating the grass and they're playing also. And Krishna and his friends, they're playing also. At a certain point, he says to his friends, I have to go somewhere. I'm just coming back after a little while. Just like we know in India, I'm coming in 5 minutes, but then he's coming back after 1 hour. That is a well-known fact. Just now coming, abhi aa raha hu, but it takes time. And then everybody knows it's okay after half an hour and they're relaxed. But here in the West it doesn't work. At least in Europe also not. You have an appointment with the doctor, you have to be there on time, 12 o'clock, you cannot be late 5 minutes. In India it doesn't, it's okay if you're a little late. The doctor knows, okay, he was a little busy something, no problem. So Krishna tells his friends, I'm just coming, you just play together. And they're playing and time is passing by and Krishna meets the gopis at Radhakund. And they're playing together there in the water also. Water pastimes, there's a swing there also, Jul and Leela is there. They're playing some game with dice. And then sometimes Krishna says, okay, I will take a little rest. And he's lying down. But he's not sleeping because all the gopis are there, his most beloved. So how he can sleep there? And then they are seeing him, they are just appreciating his beauty and they are laughing and giggling with each other. And after 5 minutes of lying and listening what they're speaking to each other, Krishna is jumping up. Hari Bol. And they continue the pastimes. Even Mahaprabhu noontime, so he's going to see his different friends and then they're chanting the holy names along the bank of the Ganges. And then maybe some refreshment is there and Mahaprabhu is maybe lying down for 5 minutes. But because in the temple we have this service and then at 1 o'clock we have to close the temple, the visitors go and the temple has to be cleaned. And the pujaris are serving since early morning and then they do Artik noontime and then there's Rajbhog Mahaprasad. The opulent offering is there in noontime and they are taking prasadam and they are full and then Aram Kamamla hai. They need to take some rest after eating. So therefore the temple is closed for a couple of hours and then they continue the seva. But in the pastimes of the Lord, actually in the spiritual realm, he is not taking much rest during the day. Even night time. So night time in Nanda Bhavan, so Krishna's father house, so he's taking his dinner, maybe 7:30, and then after that there's some performance there, some professional musicians are there, or artists, some jokers are there to entertain everyone for like 1.5, 2 hours. And then Maria Yashoda is telling Krishna, now it is time to take rest. And Krishna, okay. And then she is giving him some milk, but then he's saying also to Maria Yashoda, please tell some story. Like, of course nowadays no more storytelling. Nowadays the mobile is there. And the children also, they're watching mobile stories on the mobile, and the parents, they're watching their mobile. And no more telling of stories. But previously, even in my childhood, there was no mobile, and the TV was not on all the time. So then we are listening some stories from the parents or the grandparents if they were there, and then you used to go and take rest. So in Braj Leela and Krishna's pastime, then Krishna is asking Mother Yasoda, please tell some story. And then she's telling about Prahlad Maharaj, the story of Prahlad Maharaj, how his father in Hiranyakashipu was trying to make him a demon, but Prahlad is a devotee, so he was not successful. And then he was trying to kill his own son. So she's reading to Krishna, Krishna is listening. Okay. And then at one point she comes where Hiranyakashipu is asking Prahlad, so where is your Bhagavan, your Lord? And Prahlad is saying, he's everywhere. He's in my heart, he's in your heart. And Hiranyakashipu, what nonsense are you talking? He's not in my heart. But anyhow, so he's everywhere. He's in the pillar also? And Prahlad said, yes, he's in the pillar. So Mother Yasoda is reading and Krishna is listening. This is in the pastime in this world, when Krishna is appearing as a small boy and he's listening story. And then she's reading, Hiranyakashipu is taking out the sword, and then he's breaking the pillar. And then Krishna jumps up, Rah! Making a sound like Nishingadev. And then Mother Yasoda, how he knows that Nishingadev is appearing from the pillar. And she becomes bewildered. And then suddenly she becomes very tired. And then she can hardly keep her eyes open. And she's telling Krishna, I'm very tired. And then Krishna is saying, okay, I'm also tired, we will take rest now. And everyone is taking rest. So when everyone is taking rest, and Krishna is thinking, now I have to go and meet the gopis and perform Ras Leela. Yesterday was full moon day and night. So when the full moon is there and there are no clouds, you can see the things, even if there's no electricity. So in India, the watchmen are there. Chokidar, watchmen are there. And they're staying up at night time. So many times in India they want to make extra money, they work during the day, and the night time there is watchmen, but they're falling asleep also, because they work during the day also. So even in our temple, Prabhupada, he established that the watchman should be there, and Prabhupada also wanted a bell. And usually in India also traditionally there's a bell, and then you ring the bell just to announce to the Lord that I'm coming, therefore the bell is there. But Prabhupada wanted a bell to announce the time. 1 o'clock ringing the bell, just like in the church, one time the bell is ringing. 2 o'clock 2 times. Midnight 12 times. So Prabhupada, sometimes he was getting up at night time, or he was staying up late to translate. And so the servant was there, sleeping outside, and Prabhupada was awake, translating. And then calling his servant, get up, get up. And the servant, yes, Prabhupada, what's happening? The watchman is sleeping. How do you know? The servant is asking, because he's not ringing the bell. And then he went to wake up the watchman. So in the spiritual world, so there's no need of watchmen, but still some watchmen are there. Just like there's no need of sun and moon in the spiritual world, but still sun and moon are there. So that is day and night whenever Krishna wants. The 6 seasons are there. Like in India, 6 seasons are there. Here there are 4 seasons, right? 4 seasons. Winter, something little is here. Some winter is there, little cold. And then springtime, summer, little warmer. And then, and then autumn is there, and then again the winter. So 4 seasons. In India, there are two additional seasons are there. After the summer, when it is really hot, like now in India, it was 47 degrees. What's in Fahrenheit? How much is it? Very high. Anyone knows? 100 plus. Yeah, much more than 100 plus. 115 or, yeah. 120. Oh, good. Okay. Good boy. He's a scholar, huh? He knows Bhagavad Gita and he knows everything. So very hot. And then afterwards, after the hot season, the rainy season comes. Vasharito. Here it can rain anytime, right? Like, I was born in Switzerland, so winter is very cold. It is snowing, minus some 15 Celsius. And then spring is there, little pleasant, and summer is pleasant too. It's not too hot. And then autumn is there, and then the winter again. But in India, the winter can be quite cold in Vrindavan, but then the spring is very pleasant and the summer is very hot. So the sun has different names, just like we say only sun. There's only one name in English language, sun. But in India and the Vedic culture, there are 12 names at least for the sun. Surya, Bhaskar, Ravi, Aditya, and what else? Mitra. Mitra also means friend. So the sun is our friend. With the help of the sun we can see. And so the sun's rays are important for the body also, giving what? Vitamin D, right? So but when it is 47 degrees, 48 Celsius, then we need an umbrella. But still we understand he's our friend. So but then the rainy season is there, and that is a pleasant change of season. And then there's a pre-autumn. Also we call it in Vrindavan, we call it second summer, because it also gets hot at that time. Not 47, 48, but maybe up to 40 degrees. So that means maybe 108, 104 Fahrenheit. So 100, 104. Can be quite hot. And then after autumn is there, which is pleasant, and winter. Winter is also quite, it is cold, but of course not as cold as in Europe or some places in America. So the 6 seasons are there, and they're always present. So Krishna can go from one place to another place, and then the different seasons are there. They're simultaneously they're present in the spiritual world, serving Krishna. And even when Krishna is present in this world, then everything is very much balanced. It is not too hot and it is not too cold, because it's the Supreme Lord. And everything is going on nicely when the Supreme Lord is present. And if things are out of order, then Krishna is making the necessary arrangement himself or through the material energy. Just like many people are there, and so they are not following the principles of religion, and so therefore they are causing disharmony, because they're not following nature. Like, for example, those who are sinful, eating meat and drinking and illicit activities and killing animals for the satisfaction of the tongue, then as a result of that, then difficulties will be there. Earthquakes, or too much rain, not enough rain, or then wars will be there. And in this way, many people will die, because it is a burden for the earth. So therefore, so these arrangements are there by the Lord's arrangement through material nature. Because ultimately everyone is a servant of God. Jivara Sopoi Krishna Nityadas, and everyone should be engaged in the loving service of the Lord. So, but Krishna or God is not demanding that you surrender unto me. Of course, Krishna is saying to Arjuna, surrender unto me, but not by force. It is not by force, but with love, with loving sentiments. Therefore in India, so we say also Sharanagati, coming to the shelter of the Lord. So surrender is more a kind of force. And even Sarva Dharmam Parijajja, Mamekam Saranam Bhaja, Aham Tam Sarvapa Bebhyo, Mokshayishim Mahasuchaha. So give up all kinds of religion. But then Krishna is also saying, we know we should follow religion, right? So, but what kind of religion we should give up? That is what is external, like even the, which is belonging to this body ultimately, like Varna Ashram. That is not permanent. So one lifetime we may be a Brahmana or Brahmanically inclined like a teacher, but that may change. Even in this lifetime sometimes it is changed. One has one occupation, then another one. One is celibate, then one gets married. And then after some time one may leave also the family. So this is not permanent. So that which is not permanent we should ultimately give up. And then Krishna is saying, so Sarvadhamam parijajja mam ekam sharanam braja. Sharanam mama. See Krishna sharanam mama. Any Gujaratis here? In Gujarat it is famous. See Krishna sharanam mama, they will say. So taking shelter of Krishna. So taking shelter because Krishna is the only one actually capable of giving us protection from all the difficulties. Of course, the kingdom is there, the king can give some protection, or even here in any country, the government is there, the police is there to give some protection, but not full protection. Full protection only Krishna can give, the Supreme Lord. So therefore we should take shelter of Krishna voluntarily, not by force. And Krishna is giving us some independence, that every second we can choose. Either you serve Krishna, or you try to be independent and serve yourself, or you serve Maya, the external energy. Krishna Maya, so you can choose. So those who are intelligent, they will surrender to Krishna. So even the priest, when he's doing a fire yagya, a fire ceremony, so he's offering ghee, and participants are offering some ahutis, some grains in the fire, and then chanting some mantras for the pleasure of the Lord. And the priest will say, Idam Krishnaya, idam namama. This is for Krishna, it is not for me. Idam Krishna, idam namama. Whenever he's offering the ghee, it is for Krishna, it is not for me. It is for Krishna, it is not for me. Because in the material world, the enjoying tendency is there. I should enjoy, I should enjoy, I should enjoy. But now, Krishna is enjoyer. And we are meant to give pleasure to Krishna. And when we give pleasure to Krishna, then we can be satisfied. Krishna tostam jagat tostam. If Krishna is satisfied, then the whole world will be satisfied, if they take shelter of Krishna. So we should take shelter of Krishna. Then Krishna will be satisfied and we'll be satisfied. So that we have to try to understand, and so try to take shelter of Krishna. But immediately to take shelter of Krishna is not possible in the conditioned state. So therefore we try to take shelter of the representative of Krishna. Because exactly how to serve Krishna, of course we know now. Krishna likes chiku, Krishna likes rasgula, laddu. Laddu Krishna is there. And so some things we know, but still then we have to learn more. And so we have to know the art of satisfying Krishna. So the spiritual master will give some indication, some help, and then when we become more mature, then we will know what Krishna likes, what Krishna wants us to do. So then in this way we can make our life perfect, by surrendering first to the spiritual master, the representative of Krishna, and then usually we take shelter of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So who is no different from Radha and Krishna, and especially if you want to attain Radha, Krishna and Braj, then it is advised to take shelter of Mahaprabhu. Then we can more easily attain perfection. Of course, there are some devotees that are inclined to Lakshmi Narayan, that is fine also. Some devotees are inclined to worship Sitaram, that is fine too. And usually our nature is there. Our relationship it is already there with Krishna, but it has to be revealed. So it is there in a dormant state. So by engaging in spiritual activities, then the consciousness is purified, then our natural loving propensity towards Krishna will be revealed. So with the help of the spiritual master and by engaging in spiritual activities, and then by the mercy of the Lord also, then we can realize our relationship and our so that is known as Atma Sakshatkar, direct experience of the self. And then we can directly experience Krishna Sakshatkar, or Ramchandra Bhagavan or Vishnu, whoever is our worshipable Lord. So, but Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu specifically, he came to establish the Yugadharma, the chanting of the Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And then he was specifically also encouraging the devotees to adopt the mood of the Brijabasis, Krishna's associates in Braj. And specifically also the mood of Krishna's most beloved, the gopis headed by Srimati Radharani. So especially in this month of Purushottam, if we do some extra endeavor, then we can advance more in our spiritual life. And actually this month is there, so we realize that actually the necessity. First we have some knowledge, some bandhagyan, we are not this body, we are spirit, soul, we have a relationship with Krishna. And then one is engaging in the spiritual activities, again under the direction of the spiritual master will tell us what to read, what not to read, and how to serve the Lord, what is best for us. That is known as Abhidegyan. And then the necessity is there, that we have developed love for Krishna. So by following the instructions of the spiritual master, by doing some austerity, and by following, for example, this Purushottam Mas, Purushottam month Vrat, so Kartik Vrat, then we do some extra endeavor, then we are uplifted. And those who are intelligent, they will be uplifted and they try to keep the momentum and try to do throughout the year a little more than before. Just like the children, they go to school, first class, second class, third class, and slowly but surely are going to a higher grade. So, but if one is not studying, not hearing from the teacher, and instead of going to school just playing, then he will not go to the next class, he will fail. So, therefore, the children are going to school, they are learning and they're trying to get the good marks so they can go to the higher grade. So that is there, although the children, they want to play. So even though I want to, yeah, it is. Some questions? Okay. Okay, you have some questions we can ask, yeah. So we have to try to make some advancement in our spiritual life and then keep the momentum going, and then till Kartik, and then again try to do something special, and then so that is every year, but this Purushottam month is coming every 2.5 to 3 years, and it is there to for us to take the opportunity to try to elevate ourselves a little bit more, and then after, if it is a little bit too much for us to do something special, then we can relax a little bit again till next Kartik Vrat, or till next Purushottam Vrat, and again, okay, now I have to be serious again for 1 month at least, and then I can take it easy for some time again, and then the month is coming, Kartik or Purushottam, now I have to be more serious for 1 month. So, and we can experience, even one is already engaged in devotional activity, but still to become completely free from these material tendencies and take full shelter of Krishna, it is not so easy, but we have to endeavor, we have to practice, and we have to beg for the mercy of Guru Gauranga and Krishna, so we can be uplifted and make some advancement. And we should try to become perfect in this lifetime, so So try the best, and then Krishna may help us also. Krishna will help us, that is for sure. If we endeavor nicely, then Krishna will be merciful to us. He's always merciful, but he wants to see our endeavor also, like Mother Yashoda. So trying to bind Krishna. Only when she was endeavoring very much, then Krishna, so then he gave his mercy and she could bind him. So Krishna wants to see us endeavor. And then if we do some special endeavor, then Krishna will be pleased. So then we'll get his special mercy. Then we can advance further, further and further, till we get the ultimate mercy and we can become free from this entanglement of this material world and be fully engaged in loving transcendental service to Krishna, in loving exchange. So dan pradan, so there's giving, so we give to Krishna and then we will receive also. There's a loving exchange there. And Krishna wants to give his mercy. Krishna is very much eager for us to come to the spiritual world. So we have to try to have this eagerness. And especially in this month, if we are, therefore the association of devotees is required. Therefore we have a temple also, so that we can come together, because alone it is a little difficult. But if we are together, then we can do more. And it is more easy to chant, more easy to serve if we are together. Alone it is more difficult. So, and then we should try to do our service nicely. Prabhupada used to say in deity worship, especially in the temple, so the cleanliness is very important. Everything has to be clean, and the consciousness has to be clean. And then we should try to be on time also, regulated. At home is a little difficult, a little different, because sometimes you may be busy in the evening, and then we may not be able to, especially in India, many times there's a function there, marriage ceremony, in the evening time, 9 o'clock in the evening, one is finished by midnight, then one cannot get up early. But then one will still get up, not too late, and then do the seva to the deities. And Krishna is very merciful, but in the temple he's expecting more than at home. So Krishna is most intelligent and most reciprocating with this devotee. So any questions are there? We have 5 minutes. Any question? Yes.
I was in ISKCON for decades before I ever heard of Purushottam month.
Okay.
So when was this introduced in ISKCON, and how did that come about?
Well, we have to see the tradition. So that is there. We are in a Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. So for example, Prabhupada's spiritual master was Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. His father and his guide was Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And then the previous acharyas are there. So you see Prabhupada in the beginning, he saw the devotees, the persons here, they were not so much inclined towards spiritual life, and they had no knowledge. So therefore he gave some instructions, of course, which ultimately is sufficient also. But at the same time, just like the school, first you learn the ABC, and then you learn a little more. So similarly, of course, Prabhupada is giving in essence everything in his books. And for example, chanting 16 rounds and following the 4 regulative principles, that is most important. And then, for example, Prabhupada also said we should follow Chaturmas. And that means we should, in the first month we don't take spinach, second we don't take yogurt, third month we don't take milk, fourth month we don't take any urad dal. And especially also in the month of Kartik, Prabhupada is writing that we should do Damodar Ashtakam every day, which is followed. And then we offer a ghee lamp that is there, and that is mentioned in the scriptures. So, and but then, for example, Prabhupada, so in this way he was giving the essence, and that is definitely there, and that is very much required for us to follow. At the same time, if one is in India and one has seen the previous acharyas, the writings of the previous acharyas, then we can see it. So Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada is explaining about that, and Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur also. And of course, if one is not feeling any need, it is not that you must do anything special during the Purushottam Mass. But if you do, that will be for your benefit. It is just common sense. You do more, you will get more benefit. So that the acharyas have a claim. We are in the Guru Parampara, we are in the disciplic succession. So but Prabhupada, he gave what is very essential to his disciples so they may make advancement in their spiritual life. And then, for example, also, so Prabhupada has mentioned that even in the beginning of the Bhagavad Gita, the introduction is explaining about the relationship we may have with Krishna in friendship or in servitorship, or in conjugal relationship or parental relationship. And then he's explaining about, so we should realize ourselves, Swarup Siddhi, that we have to realize ourselves, and then we can go where Krishna performs his pastimes. So we have to realize ourselves, and we have to endeavor to realize ourselves. So Prabhupada, he has given the essence in his books, in his lectures also. And so the essence, what essence is there? The essence of Mahaprabhu's teachings. And what are Mahaprabhu's teachings? That the six Goswamis have explained. And the essence of the six Goswamis' teachings, Bhaktivinoda Thakur has explained. I mean, do you agree with that? And that Prabhupada is following his spiritual master, right? Who is following Bhaktivinoda Thakur. And so there's nothing wrong in that. So if you hear something from Bhaktivinoda Thakur, so because there's the spiritual master practically of Prabhupada's spiritual master, and so Bhaktivinoda Thakur has explained that we may follow this Purushottam Brat by being fully dedicated to Krishna. So without material motives. So that is the essence. And then, for example, because not everyone can do so much extra, not everyone can do so much austerity that is there. Like Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada, he was very, Prabhupada's spiritual master, he was very strict in following Chaturmas. And for example, he was not shaving for 4 months sometimes, or 2 months and then shaving, and again 2 months not shaving. Prabhupada never instituted, because he wanted the devotees, especially in the West, to give up the hippie mentality of having long beard and long hair. So therefore he never even mentioned that we should shave. But his spiritual master introduced, even there's a picture there, and Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta told all his disciples, that is recorded, that you must follow Chaturmas and you should not shave during Chaturmas. So we have to see time, place and circumstances. Prabhupada adjusted. But then we cannot say, like sometimes we can see some devotees, they have a little bit of beard, and then some devotees, hey, why you have a beard? It's wrong. But it is actually not wrong. It is not wrong. But Prabhupada, according to time, place and circumstances, he didn't say that we should keep a beard during Chaturmas. But his spiritual master said. So that cannot be wrong, but according to time, place and circumstances. So similarly, Bhaktivinoda Thakur also explained that we may follow this Purushottam Brat, and there is nothing wrong. If you do some austerity, what is wrong? If you chant more, what is wrong? If you chant more prayers for the pleasure of the Lord, what is wrong? Even he gave 2 verses and he recommended we may chant these verses. If you recite these verses for the pleasure of the Lord, what is wrong? Govardhanadharam Vande, Gopalam Goparupinam, Gokul Utsavam Ishanam Govindam Gopika Priyam. A beautiful verse glorifying Krishna. Govardhan Dharam Vande, that refers to Krishna lifting Govardhan hill. Giridhari, Krishna, Radha Giridhari. Some temples are there. In India also, one temple established with Radha Giridhari and ISKCON. So Krishna is there lifting Govardhan hill. Jai Sisi Gonitai Ki.
Kiba Jayo Jaya Gaura Chande Arotika Shobha Janavi Tatavane Jagamana Lova Janavi Tatavane Jagamana Lova Dakene Tajan Bame Gadadara Dakene Tajan Bame Gadadara Nikate Advaita Shini Vasachatradara Nikate Advaita Shini Vasachatradara Bose Yaje Gaurachan Ratna Simhasane Shiva Bose Yaje Gaurachan Ratna Simhasane Arati Korena Brahma Adideva Gane Arati Korena Brahma Adideva Gane Nara Hare Hare Kore Chamaradulaya Mukunda Vasu Goshadigaya Sanjaya Mukunda Vasu Goshadigaya Shanka Vaje Ganta Vaje Baje Karatala Shanka Vaje Ganta Vaje Baje Karatala Madhura Mridanga Baje Paramarasala Madhura Mridanga Baje Paramarasala Shanka Vaje Ganta Vaje Madhur 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 Vaje Shanka Vaje Ganta Vaje Madhur 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 Vaje Shanka Vaje Ganta Vaje Madhur 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 Vaje Madhur 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 Vaje Madhur 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 Vaje Shanka Vaje Ganta Vaje Madhur 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 Vaje Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Gaura Haribo. Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Gaura Haribo. Kiva Bahu Koti Chandrajini Vadana Ujvala Bahu Koti Chandrajini Vadana Ujjvala. Gala deshe bana mala, kori jala mala. Gala deshe bana mala, kori jala mala. Shiva Shuka Narada Preme Gadagada. Shiva Shuka Narada Preme Gadagada. Bhakti Venodadeke Gaurara Sambhada. Bhakti Venodadeke Gaurara Sambhada. Gaurange Arodhika Shobha Jagajana Manalobha. 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 Jagajana Manalobha. Jagajana Manalobha. Gaurange Arodhika Shobha Jagajana Manalobha. Jagajana Manalobha. Jagajana Manalobha. Nitagora Haribo, 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 Gaura Haribo. Bol. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaura Hari Bol. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Deveshesha Shunyavadi Pachatyadishatarine. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaura Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Gaura Hari Bo. Nitai Gaura Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Gaura Hari Bo. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Natara, Nitai Gaura Natara, Nitai Gaura Natara, Nitai Gaura Natara, Nitai Gaura Natara. Nitai Gaura Natara, Nitai Gaura Natara. Nitai Gaura Premanandi.
Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivara Jagachaya Sota Satya Shishamachila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Nityalila Pavishna Om Vishnupad Ashtotara Satya Shishamachila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Srila Prabhupada Ki Ananta Kodi Vaishnavrinda Ki Jai Sri Rup Sri Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Jeev Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunath Sari Goswami Prabhu Ki प्रेम से को श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद से अद्वैत गदाधर शिवजरी गौरव भक्त वृंद की Shri Radha Krishna Go Gopa Gopi Gopinath Cham Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhana ki, Vrindavan Dham ki, Mayapur Navavi Dham ki, Jagannathpuri Dham ki, Vrinda Devi Tulsi Devi ki, Bhakti Devi ki, Ganga Yamuni Devi ki, Harinam Sankirtani Yagya ki, Sri Sri Gauranitai Sisinitai Gauranatta Raja ki, Go Premanande Hari Hari Bol, Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki. All glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to Sigura and Chiguranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Navakara Kamalavare Naka Adbhuta Singam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Kanubringam Keshavadvita Narari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Keshavadita Narari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Nrsimhadev, Jaya Nrsimhadev, Jaya Nrsimhadev, Jaya Nrsimhadev. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Vishnu Bhagavan ki, Prahlad Maharaj ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Jai.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. So now we'll move on to our next session, Japa with absorption. Why do we chant the Maha Mantra? Anybody knows? Cleanse the heart is good. What is the meaning? What do we mean when we say Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare? What is the meaning of that? Anybody? Jai. Okay. So I just read something from a book from His Grace Shachinandan Maharaj. The living name. The holy name only gives his full darshan to those Krishna chooses. Krishna is supremely independent. His appearance on the horizon of the heart is like the appearance of the sun on the eastern horizon. No one can demand the sun to appear. It comes of its own accord, by its own strength, Similarly, Krishna's actual appearance is never a mental projection of the devotee, but Krishna himself entering the devotee's heart. When invited into the heart where Krishna longs to reside, Krishna dramatically dances on the tongue as well. He cannot contain his joy, and so he jumps acrobatically from one sense to another, just as he did on the various hoods of the serpent Kalya. Overwhelmingly, the devotee with ecstasy. First the devotee hears him, then feels him, and then sees him. So when we chant this Mahamantra, we should think that in a service mood we are asking Krishna, "Oh Krishna, please engage me in your loving devotional service." Krishna, when we chant this holy name, is none different from taking darshan of the Lord himself. Krishna is none different from his name. So we'll move on to chanting. Everybody should have one of these. This is a quarter round. We chant a quarter round because of time. We usually do 4 of these. So we hold the bead with our right hand, of course. Do not touch the bead with the pointer finger, because this is used to point out our ego. If we ever do touch the bead or commit offense on the bead, just touch it to your forehead, pay obeisances, and cleanse. When we chant, we always try to chant so we can hear, because the name goes in our ear, goes into the heart. So we must chant loud enough so we can hear, or if somebody is sitting next to you, they can also hear. We start with the Panchatattva mantra. The reason why we do Panchatattva mantra is we ask Panchatattva, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shivasari Gauda Bhaktivinoda. If we commit any offenses while chanting, please forgive us. And then we chant. While doing the Panchatattva mantra, we hold a tassel on top. And then we move to the next bead, pulling the bead to your heart, like you pull in Krishna into your heart. We chant 1 mantra per bead, not Hare Krishna on one and Hare Rama on one. So 1 mantra per bead, and we move on, and we move on, and we move on. When we reach to the end, we do not cross over. We just turn around and we continue. That's if you're doing, multiple rounds. So we shall begin with the Panchatattva mantra. If it's not there, I think everybody should know it. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhaktivinoda. Thank you so much for engaging in this service. And if you do not have a bead, you can see Marisha at the end of the service and just check out the lovely gift shop that we have. Hare Krishna Mahamantra Ki Jai. It's good, it's good.
Okay. So which one now first? Okay. One only? One, two. Yeah. Yeah, okay, you can do first this one. Yeah. So this is a famous prayer. Actually, Shiva spoke to Parvati Devi, and in India, in the holy places, especially in Vrindavan, so all the devotees of the Lord, they know these prayers, that is invoking the mercy of Srimati Radharani. The last line ends always with Radha Kada Karishasiha Mam Kripakataksha Bhajanam. So begging for the merciful glance of Srimati Radharani. And so here, even in the first verse, so the great sages like Narada Muni, Lord Shiva himself, they will beg for the mercy of Srimati Radharani, the most beloved of Krishna. So it may be chanted in different tunes, but we will try to chant like we chant in Vrindavan. You are familiar or something? Okay. Munendra Vinda Vandite Triloka Shoka Harine Prasanna Bhakta Pankajeni Kunja Bhuvilasini Brajendra Banu Nandini Brajendra Sunu Sangate Kadakarisha Sihamam Kripa Kadaksha Bhajanam Ashoka Vriksha Vallari Vitana Mandapaspite Pravalla Valla Pallava Prabharu Nangri Komale Varabhaya Spurakare Prabhutta Sampadalaye Kadakarisha Sihamam Kripa Kadaksha Bhajanam Anangaranga Mangala Prasanga Bangurabhuvam Savibramam Sasambramam Triganta Bana Patanai Nirantaram Vashikrita Pratiti Nandanandane Kadakarisha Sihamam Kripa Kadaksha Bhajanam Taritsuvana Champaka Pradipta Gaura Vigrahe Mukha Prabha Parasta Koti Sharadendu Mandale Vichitra Chitra Sanchara Chakora Savalochane Kadakarisha Sihamam Kripa Kadaksha Bhajanam Madon Manati Ovane Pramodamana Mandite Priyanuranga Ranjite Kala Vilasa Pandite Ananda Danya Kunjaraja Kama Keli Kovide Kadakarisha Sihamam Kripa Kadaksha Bhajanam Ashesha Hava Bhavadira Hira Hara Bhushite Prabhutta Satta Kumbha Kumbha Kumbhi Kumbha Sustani Prashasta Mandahasa Chona Pona Soka Sagare Kadakarisha Sihamam Kripa Kadaksha Bhajanam Mrinalla Valla Vallari Tarangaranga Dolate Latagra Lasa Lola Nila Lochana Valokane Lalalulan Milan Manokta Mukta Mohanashite Kadakarisha Sihamam Kripa Kadaksha Bhajanam Suvana Malikanchita Trireka Kambukantage Trisutra Mangali Guna Triratna Dipididiti Chalola Nila Kuntala Prasona Kucha Gumpite Kadakarisha Sihamam Kripa Kadaksha Bhajanam Nitamba Bimbalamba Mana Pushpa Mekala Gune Prashasna Ratna Kinkini Kalapa Madhya Manjale Karindra Sunda Dandika Baroha Soba Goruke Kadakarisha Sihamam Kripa Kadaksha Bhajanam Aneka mantra nadu manjano purara vaskarat Samaja raja hamsa vamsa nikvanadi gorare Vilola hema vallari vitami charu chankrame Kadakarisha Sihamam Kripa Kadaksha Bhajanam Ananta Koti Vishnu Loka Namra Parma Jajite Imadri Japulo Maja Virenchi Javaraprade Apara siddhi dikta sadpadangulena kai kada karishase hamam kripa kadaksha bhajanam 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 kada karishase hamam kadaksha bhajanam Makeshwari Kriyeshwari Swadeshwari Sureshwari Triveda Bharadeshwari Pramana Shasaneshwari Rameshwari Kshameshwari Pramodakananeshwari Arveshwari Siradike Namastute 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 Iti Mamadbhutam Savam Nisham Yavano Nandini Karotu Santatam Janam Kripakataksha Bhajanam Pavetta Daiva Santita Trirupa Karmanashanam Pavetta Dava Jendu Sunu Mandala Paveshanam Siddhada Kripakataksha Stotram Ki Shrimati Radharani Ki. Next is also famous prayer, Ashtakam in glorification of Krishna, Nandanandanam, so the son of Nanda Maharaj. Sucharu Bhakta Mandalam Sukana Ratna Kundalam Suchachitanga Chandanam Namami Nandanandanam Sudirganeta Pankajam Siki Sikanda Mojanam Ananga Koti Mohanam Namami Nandanandanam Sunasi Gagra Muktikam Swachanta Danta Panktikam Navambudanga Chikanam Namami Nandanandanam Karenu Venu Ranjitam Gadi Karenda Gantidam Dukula Pita Shovanam Namami Nandanandanam Tribanga Deha Sundaram Nakadude Surakaram Amulya Ratna Bhushanam Namami Nandanandanam Sugandha Anga Sorobam Uro Viraja Kaustubam Svirat Srivatsalancanam Namami Nandanandanam Vrindavana Sunagaram Vilasanoga Surendra Garbhanam Namami Nandanandanam Drajangana Sunayakam Sada Sukha Pradayakam Jaganmana Pralobanam Namami Nandanandanam 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 Sri Nandanandan Ashtakam Patetya Sadayanvitam Tarat Bhavadiliktaram Labetta Dangri Yagmakam Sri Nandanandan Shamasundar Ki Jai. Hare Krishna. And you're the bhajan? Hare Krishna.
Jai, Jai.
Jai, Jai, Jai. Harinam Sankirtan Yaga Ki.
Jai.
So, shall I sing or who is singing?
Yes, yes, yes,
Anybody?
Prabhu, yes.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Nitai Gauranga Jaya, Nitai Gauranga.
Gauranga Jaya, Nitai Gauranga.
Nitai Gauranga Jaya, Nitai Gauranga.
Nitai Gauranga Jaya, Nitai Gauranga.
Nitai Gauranga Jaya, Gaura Hari. Jaya Satchinandana, Jaya Satchinandana, Jaya Satchinandana, Gaura Hari. Gaura Hari, Jaya Gaura Hari. Oh Gaura Hare Jaya Gaura Hare. Oh Gaura Hare Jaya Gaura Hare. Oh Gaura Hare Jaya Gaura Hare. Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga. Nitai Gauranga Jaya Nitai Gauranga. Jaya Satyanandana Jaya Satyanandana. Jaya Satyanandana Gaura Hare. Gaura Hare Jaya Gaura Hare. Gaura Hare Jaya Gaura Hare. Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya.
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya.
Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Radhe Govinda Jaya Radhe Govinda. 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Ramo Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Ramo Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Ramo Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Ramo Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Ramo Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Ramo Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ramo, Ramo Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jaya Radha Sham Sundar Radha Sham Sundar Radhe. Jaya Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Jaya Radhe Sham. Jaya Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram. Jaya Gauranitai 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Nitai Gaura Haribol 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 Nitai Gaura Haribol. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaur Nataraja Ki. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone to today's Sunday Love Feast. Is anybody here for the very first time? Raise your hand. Yes, in the back. Can you tell us your name and how you came to know about us? Yes. Jai. Thank you so much for making this on your... Anybody else? Show of hands. Yes.
I met you guys yesterday.
Yes.
Brothers.
Yes, what's your name?
Kuldeep, my name is Kuldeep.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
So why I came here was I wanted to come and Krishna wanted to come.
Yes.
Wants to come here, so that's why. So I think I just again I'm Kuldeep, and I met you guys yesterday, and I think it's he wanted me to come here, so that's why I'm here.
Yes.
So that's
Jai. Haribo. Anyone else here for the first time? Anybody? Yes. Can you tell us your name and how you came?
My name is Deepak, and I came from Winter Heaven. I'm on a small project here, so that's why I visit. Yeah.
Okay.
I used to visit in USA. I have been in 10 temples in USA. Yeah. So wherever I get the chance to for the devotional service and to visit, I used to visit. Yeah.
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Vivo. Hare Krishna. Yes, in the back.
My name is Lakshman. This is the second time I moved from Chicago. Here
Jai.
permanent.
Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Welcome to Orlando.
Vivo.
Krishna, Vivo.
Every weekend, then you find.
Yeah, my name is Saravanan, and last year I was here. Everything I'll come here. Every puja I usually come here. Yeah. So this time yeah. Right now I live in Orlando for the temporary. Yeah. Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Any last call? First time? Anybody? All right. So we can move on to our announcements. Not much announcements in terms of things going on. It is Purushottam still, and that goes till June 14th. So we're about halfway through, so it's not too late to start on some Purushottam vrats. You know, there's no excuse. You can't say, oh, halfway done. let's forget about it. No, you can start today and continue for the rest of Purushottam, and maybe after Purushottam continues. Yes, book distribution. Yes.
Jai, thank you very much. So all the devotees, are inspired to go. Yesterday, I thought Brinda Kumar called me that he couldn't go for some reason, and I thought it won't happen. I said, great. Then Max calls me at 4 p.m. Can I go? Books. I said, okay, you should go then if you want to go. Then yesterday, Max, Marisha, and Krish distributed books at Patel Brothers. Before we could even set up our book, great souls were already attracted, eager to receive real knowledge. One person in particular was intrigued by Srimad Bhagavatam. He initially waited to get a single book from the set, but after hearing about the glories of the Bhagavatam, the ripened fruit of the Vedic knowledge, he firmly made up his mind to receive the full set at his home. Hari Hari Bo! After talking, we understood that Mr. Kuldeep Saxena, who is here, usually we have in the pictures, but the person who is in the pictures is also here today too. So we're really, really happy that he's here. A PhD holder in electrical engineering and is in town for a while to support the creation of the first ever silicone wafer production in facility in Florida, and in order to support the national demand for computing power. It is very refreshing to see that the most accomplished and learned amongst us are still hungry to understand the true purpose of life. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. So Prabhu took one canto, the first canto with him, and he has asked Max to ship the rest of the whole set to Pittsburgh, somewhere? To his... Okay. 1 second, yeah. Let you speak. Yeah.
Thank you. I don't think I know anything. So I'm very overwhelmed with the love that I saw here and yesterday. I don't think I have a PhD, but it doesn't mean anything. And I don't think I know anything. I'm just, for the knowledge, I just want to, have a mean that I can learn something. That's what I'm trying. And I think the next generation, the kids, they should also, I believe and I want them, they should also learn. They should also go to Krishna's way, but it's America, so you can't force. And Krishna, as you said, he doesn't force. They come to him when the time is correct. So that's why I believe. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your knowledge. Next, anything else you want to add? Oh, good. Okay, and other pictures from yesterday too?
Yeah, these are all yesterday.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry, I didn't see
yeah.
it. Yeah, nice. Well, thank you once again, Marisha, for coming. And I know Marisha was up since 4 a.m. yesterday. She came for Seva Saturday. Saturday program. Seva Saturday for her is every Saturday. And then DD dressing, garland making, other cleanup, different sevas. Then 4 p.m. I asked her, would you like to go to? And she doesn't say no to me. She said, yes, I'll go. I don't know what time she went back home last night.
11:30.
Right. So Ecstatic Association of Devotees, and then Krish. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for doing. Krish has been, becoming more regular, more serious recently, and he's ready to go out. Of course, he's luckily have school holidays right now. He's a electrical engineer student here. So, yeah, and he distributed book to another electrical engineer. What a coincidence! Very bold, very nice. This is amazing. So, 3 devotees, young devotees only, went out, and Srimad Bhagavatam went out through their hands. So, we have to be really grateful for these people, these wonderful devotees that we have in our community who goes out. It's not easy, I'm telling you. The weather wasn't great too. It could have been raining, could not be raining, so we don't know.
It was very nice there.
Okay, but it was not great here, a little bit, but over there is good. So Florida's luckily. We can depict weather where it's going to be. But thank you all for going out and doing the seva. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes. So, we have reading sessions if you want to get more involved. On Wednesdays, 7 to 7:30, we read Chaitanya Charitamrita. Saturday, from 8 to 9, we read Srimad Bhagavatam. Both of those are conducted over Zoom, but you're also welcome to come to the temple and read together as well. Sponsorship opportunities. So today's Sunday Love Feast is not sponsored, but yet. So if you feel inclined to sponsor, please see Dwaiprayan Prabhu or Shraddhanjali Mataji after the program. Or if you also want to sponsor or be a monthly donor, you can contribute a portion of your income every month to the temple, and that helps pay for utilities and other things that help keep the temple going. And if you want to contribute something more physical, you can go and there's groceries you can get. There's a list of groceries on the notice board, and that is what the temple mostly needs. And if you want to just confirm, you can call the temple phone number. It should be on the flyer there too, and we can get you a more specific needs. Also, if you want to contribute something else, maybe you want to contribute not something like monetary, but with your time, your energy. We always have opportunities for service at this temple, especially on Sundays. There's a lot that is required to keep the temple running smoothly, and that is like services after the program, for example, especially in the kitchen. A lot of dishes get created to make such sumptuous prasadam for all of you. So if anybody feels inspired to help us in the kitchen, you can raise your hand. And then if you feel inspired, you can see Bhakta Max over there by the camera, and he will engage you in some kitchen service. Like Prabhu right here. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for being engaged in service. Hare Krishna. Vivo. Yes, of course. Yes. Yes. Yes, so we have various social media channels. We have Facebook, and that has Srila Prabhupada quotes of the day, or event announcements. YouTube, we stream YouTube Live every Sunday through our camera right here. And even if you could miss a program, circumstances, you can always tune into the YouTube Live and still get the same mercy. We have Instagram. Let me pull that up. And that has different videos that show little things you can learn. And we have this video here. I don't know if the sound... yeah. So this is our most recent reel from when His Holiness Haladar Swami visited the temple. I think it's got, you can see here, 440 something likes. So it's always good to see. But that's just an example of what we share. Some nice Gaur Arti being sung there. Yes. But that's just one way. So it's ISKCON Orlando, and you can follow us there to get content like that. And if you have, anything else, any questions, usually our website is a good place to go. It has the times of our programs, all the links for the social media channels, ways you can donate about Srila Prabhupada, things like that. So it's a good way to get involved. Yes, and if you want more notifications on your phone, there is a WhatsApp group, and it is like a private group, so nobody can post except for the admins, and it's a good way to get notifications, especially last-minute programs. That's where we're going to post it. So you can scan the QR code here, or the QR code is over there, and you can join the group through that. We also have Mahaprasadam for sale, Mahaprasadam. So Sanjana, can you show off the Mahaprasadam? So we have different types. We got some cookies, got some milk sweets as well, so that will be $4. Yeah, so you can see the gift shop after the program. And in our gift shop, we have so many different things. We have kurtas, arti paraphernalia, neck beads, japa, anything you might need, we should have it. Yes, and then Srila Prabhupada.
Before we do the quote of the day, there's also one person who used to come here before with the name of Nico. Now he's a new person, so he should have introduced himself. Nikunj Bilas Das Prabhu Ki Jai. Hari Bol Prabhu. Thank you for being here with us. Hare Krishna. Welcome. Yes. Hope to see you more.
Geneva, May 31st, 1974. The mouse. They make a hole in the field for his living comfortably. You have seen the holes in the field? And the big snake. They take advantage of these holes. They enter into it and eat the mouse and live comfortably. So the mouse makes the comfortable place for the snake. The snake's business is to enter and live comfortably. Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
New York, May 30th, 1966. Whenever there is unwanted population, these three things will naturally, by nature's course, appear: famine, pestilence, and war. And the population will be finished. There was some unwanted population at that time, also for which Krishna arranged the war, battlefield of war. If we want very good population, very good generation, then we have to follow the principles of Bhagavad Gita. Srila Prabhupada ki.
Jai. Yes. So before we move on to our prasadam prayers, just a couple housekeeping announcements. Just a reminder, the DDs are open till about 8:05, and after that they'll be closed, so please take pictures of Shishinitai Gaur Nataraj. The temple itself is going to be closed at 9 o'clock, and this allows the devotees to complete their services to make sure the temple gets cleaned and properly done, and so they're not here too late. We also ask that you do not bring prasadam into the temple. That just helps us with cleaning easier. You don't have to pick up little pieces of food here and there. And yeah, so we will go to our Mahaprasadam prayers. Annapurna Mataji.
Mahaprasade Govinde Nam Brahmani Vaishnave Swalpa Punyavatam Rajan Vishwaso Naiva Jayate Sharira Vidya Jal Jodendriye Tahe Kal जीवे फैले विषय सागरे धारा मध्ये जीभाति लोभो मोसो दुर्मति ताके जेता कठिन संसारे Krishna bada dayo moy Hori bare jiva joy Swaprasadan dilo bhai Seyan amrita pao Radha Krishna guna gao Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vyasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Nitai Gaura Nataraj, Nitai Gaura Nataraj, Nitai Gaura Nataraj, Nitai Gaura Nataraj. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. बोलो महाप्रसादम की दाई गौर नटराज की बोल प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you all so much for attending today's Sunday Love Feast. Just remember the curtain is going to close as soon as we say end. So take a picture, post it anywhere, post it in any social media you have, post it in your heart, and please come back. Shishinitai Gaur Nataraj ki jai, Sunday Love Feast ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanandi. And we'll take a group picture with Prabhu. Everybody just remain. Yeah.
Get the chair here. And one more thing, Prabhu speaks multiple languages, Prabhu, right? Spanish? You speak Spanish too? Huh? Poquito, okay. Spanish. So Prabhu can speak Spanish, Bengali, Hindi, English of course, and German and French. So please talk to him in your own language. He'll be very happy. Right, all of us will face this way, because so Prabhu can come in the swing. Okay, okay. Now go, someone who tells us how to sit down.
Everybody please face me.
Take your chairs if you need a chair. Don't worry about that. Take a chair with you. Okay, take a chair.
Yes. So you can go